Hey Pisces, welcome to your reading. So much more sooner or than usual or than expected because you're the last sign of the zodiac and I usually read in order. I've been getting some requests from Pisces friends and clients. Hey, what about Pisces? What about Pisces? So you probably need your reading much more than the sign that came after that. I think it's Leo. Yeah, let's put this month Leo last and skip to Pisces and then probably can make our way back. Okay, Pisces. So here I am reading for you. The cat is asleep. There's the rain outside. I had one of the awful days in the past few years. But you know what? When we face obstacles in life, and I'm being called to say this to you, maybe this is some use for some of you that are watching, or maybe it's not, or maybe you can just listen. Obstacles are obviously meant to stop us, we need to stop, we need to reflect, we need to redirect our energy, we need to pause and contemplate, maybe put our hand in our heart, in our head, and say, what am I doing? And when obstacles are caused by other people, not by us, and when we are responsible for that same people, say that, for example, they might be like our children, even if they're grown up, and we are responsible for them, we are not responsible for whatever feelings they choose to have around trauma. So what I mean to say, Pisces, is if you're going through a trouble in your relationships, you are not responsible by what other people, what other person chooses to man, I'm talking too much, I'm sorry. So the world doesn't have to dance around other people's trauma. People need to face their own trauma and deal with it and fix it and heal it. You can only fix your own. And when you have these obstacles, when you have these triggers, when you have like a traumatic experience or event, it can eat your guts out. It can unground you. It can take you out of your root. It can even take you out of your safe place. It can make you mad if you let it. The only way to survive, and not just survive, the only way to overcome harsh or very harsh situations in your life is do not let it go to your core, your essence. My essence is to serve. That's why I'm here doing this reading. Also, I'm like spiritual guide's pet, so whatever spirit guides tell me to do, usually, unless I really cannot, I do it. So I'm doing your reading. Oof. Okay, I hope you have a good reading, Pisces. For November, my proposal for you, as if for the rest of the zodiac, was to dive in the darkness within you that is coming up or is being steered in this Scorpio season, this eclipse season. So you can really do something with it. You can bring it to conscious. You can heal it, you can fix it, you can redirect it. You can no longer ignore it. Doors are meant to be shut. This is ending season. Everything that is born in the spring is meant to die in the winter. Okay? And then we'll dive into... Yeah, then I'll explain. Yeah, no, I can explain it now. Okay. And then we'll dive into the person most of your mind, where you can understand the darkness they are being faced with as well. Not to intrude, hey Sassy, not to intrude in their life, but to be aware. So, sorry. So that you are able to gain more awareness on the relationship you have with them. What is your role? What is their role? And eventually, if you can and if you're willing and able, help them out. My advice, give it a little time before, so people help themselves first. For the long run, it's really, really, really better. Let people help themselves first. Put your own mask first. Pretend you're always on the airplane. Let's talk about you, Pisces. Your soft, tender heart. Oh, nice. Nice cards, Pisces. I'm happy for you. Good. So you've been recently to the dark night of the soul. So you have, let me show you just what's in the back. Burn, and you have death and the Seven of Cups. Okay. So that's behind the card that is on top of the deck. So that's your past. Now, since you've passed all this transformation, all this, do I like this? Do I like this person? Do I don't like that person? Do I like this job? I don't like the job. Do I like this city? What is really that I really like? Where should I be? And then now that you know where you should be, how can such good cards like this be dark? Well, if they're coming up in Scorpio season, in dying season, transformation season, changing season, go take a hike season, stop bothering me season. It's like you should be aware of your strength, of your empowerment. So the past few months, or last month, or this pre-Scorpio season, might have brought some difficulties, so you can really, really, really finally sit in your throne. It's long due. The empowerment, the recognition from your peers. Pisces, are you aware of how much you are admired? How much people look up to you, follow your lead, follow your example, ask you for advice? I'm not saying you take for granted how your loved ones love you, but I mean not just the close circle around you, the people that are more on the outer circle. No, I'm not talking about your family and close friends. I'm sure you, despite the hiccups you might have in those relationships, you deep down know that you are loved. You don't question it. But I'm talking like a larger public, especially for those of you that are teachers, work in communications, public speeches, press, reporters, even politicians, people that are connected with the arts as well, dancing, theater. Are you aware on the larger outer scale, I should be reading. This is gonna be a good reading. If you don't like it, let me know. Maybe I'll do another one, but I think I just forgot the word. On the larger outer circle, sorry. the acquaintance circle, the students if you have students, the public, the fans if you have fans, if you work like in music for entertainment, for example. Are you aware how appreciated you are sometimes for people that you don't even know them? Those of you that have, for example, published work or are pretty hype on social media, you know? So this is in your darkness, the success, the admiration, and the empowerment, the total control of your life. Kings are on top of queens. I didn't mean it like that. Okay, kings are on top of queens, but I didn't mean it like that. I tend to get really funny and say a lot of jokes after being sad. It's the Taurus effect. No, I won't go cry. Rather laugh. Sorry. No, I won't lay down in suffering. I know you Pisces are a little bit different. You like the drama, right? We hate drama. We Taurus just like, nah, sorry. Nope. No drama today or tomorrow. Drama is cancelled for life. Bye. Okay, Pisces, back to you. Sorry. This seat is a seat of a king that eventually, if he wants, is on top of a queen. But is above, not as above as better than queens or pages or knights and pages, but as in being the top of a ladder of development scale. So the kings have reached the full potential. So this is full potential in the fire department. And fire rules your actions, your joy, your creativity. Yes, your sexuality as well, but not just that. Everything that involves joy and pleasure. The joy of being alive. Remember the poet, Hafiz. Stay close to anything that makes you glad you are alive. It's that simple. If you can, stay close to anything that makes you glad you are alive. Oof. It had to be a Pisces reading. I think it's like, I don't know, the second time I get emotional in a reading, and the first time, if it wasn't you, Pisces, probably Cancer. Probably Cancer. Yeah, Cancer, like crying season. Okay, Pisces. Excellent. Really good. I love these cards for you. Before we move on to the other person, most of your mind, that's the second part of the reading, I'm gonna take some oracle cards. Let me see which one. You cannot see my tail, but this is like full. I'm gonna go like tick, tick, tick. It's like candy store. Okay, candy store, candy store, candy store, candy store, candy store. I'm gonna take this too. O que foi, Saci? O que foi, bebê? O que foi? Anda cá. Anda. Saci wants to come to the reading. Not every reading he wants to show up. My favorite reader, Jane International. She's the reason I have this channel. Actually, no, I'm the reason I have the channel, but she inspired me and helped me, and I've learned a lot from watching her readings. Like a lot. Been watching her readings since, I think, from the beginning. It must have been like 5 years. Yeah. And 5 or 6. And she has a cat, Annie, that always appears in Cancer readings. It's interesting. And I think she's not a Cancer, the cat. Or is she? Well, I don't know. Well, this cat is a Taurus. Of course. It was not intentional. Someone gave the cat to me. It's just I totally never didn't knew it was born in May. Now I'm looking at your cards. The King of Wands and the Six of Wands. One is sitting on a throne. The other one is riding a white stallion. Returning from war, being acclimated by the people because he won. And the war is over. And now there's peace. There's this quality of you, of people being safe, especially around, I feel here, the work department. People trust your work, okay? So well done, Pisces. That's just one area of your life, but anyway, at least one area you've got working. The cards say yes. Even if you haven't, you're self-sabotaging. If Pisces, if I'm talking this to you and this does not make sense, that means this is totally in the shadow. You have some work to do. Or you should watch, I don't know if your sun is in Pisces, that's why you're watching, but you can either watch the sun, the rising, and the moon. And if you're looking for love, you can watch Venus. Pisces. Let me just take this card too. Beautiful card you have here for the fairies. Your desire is within reach. Have faith, as everything is working in your favor. I will show you the card in a minute. Let me just draw this one first. It's taking ages sometimes. It's okay. Just do one thing. Oh! What's happening? It's this oracle. It's skip this part ahead if you like. I'm sorry. I work like this. I shuffle and they have to fall, and I don't feel like changing that. Oh man, I'm getting tired. Phew. Thank you, universe. Oof. Okay, your desires is within reach, and then you have the evil queen with you. This is some opposing energy. Let me just clarify before I read. We all know who the evil queen is in Snow White and in many fairy tales. She's always here to represent darkness, put obstacles on the princess heroine path. She's here to delay joy and pleasure. Are you being your own evil queen, must I ask, Pisces? Is it someone from the outside, something external that you cannot control? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I have my other... I use this one. Okay, I have many decks, but my favorite deck. This one's very good as well. Oh no, here you are. I'm going crazy. I thought I left this one at my altar. No, it's here. Charge my decks in the altar sometimes. Not just there, but also to nice place to charge them. Always have crystals on top of them. You can also charge them in the earth, in the woods, one of my favorite places. And sometimes decks in the summer go to the beach. Okay, yes, this evil queen is someone outside of your environment. This is not you self-sabotaging. At least for most of you, this appears as someone else. Queen of Swords, so air energy. Whew. Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. I don't know which one is worse when they're not in their best qualities, when they're not exhibiting their best qualities or their upper or higher levels of energy, when they are like really low level, as this one person is. Someone like blaming you for everything. So this is your opposing energy. The evil queen. the stepmom, right? I see a bad mom here for some of you, a bad mother. Some of you will be intentionally, like some people are just evil. The evil queen. The evil queen is evil. She knows she is evil. She is evil by her own free will and choice, and she will always be evil. It's that simple. Others are just doing the best they can, and they are not aware. So the evilness, the way I see it, and the cruelty are very different from being neglectors or not good enough moms, for example, or being distracted, or being, I don't know, mentally ill, for example, unpaired, unfit for parenting. That is completely different than being evil. There's a level of consciousness, okay? There's this intention of making harm to others. I'm sorry, Pisces, if you have to grow up in this kind of environment, and if you still feel like you're not good enough mom is an unconscious trigger on your path, and maybe you are drawn to women like her. If you're a man, of course, or if you're a woman, you like girls, of course. Or if you're a woman as well and you're hetero, but you are driven to these women as your friends, as your co-workers, as your boss, as your confidant. We have many different ways to replay our parents in our lives. Like if we don't know ourselves, if we keep working with the shadow, if we are inside a cave and we think we're outside and we are in the light, we're not aware that it's just the shadow. Then you'll be replaying and replaying and replaying, neurotically replaying and replaying and replaying this relationship, this broken relationship, in order to fix it, because you cannot fix it directly. Seen any fairy tale where stepmom was okay with the princess? No, never happened. Usually one of them has to die or something. It's a fairy tale, of course. It's an exaggeration, but yeah. I see lots of manipulation here, like you're carrying, and now I'm talking as if this woman here can be represented by a very manipulative character in your family, or it can be an ex-spouse, an ex-girlfriend, an ex-boyfriend as well. Sometimes men also appear as Queen of Swords. You know that the cards, they do not have gender. So this is masculine energy. We all have it within us regardless of our gender. And this is feminine energy. So it can be a man that exhibits more feminine than masculine traits, that is acting more in what we call feminine energy. Okay? And is not using it very wisely. It can be someone that is very sharp in their tongue, in the way they say it. It says things that hurt and that linger and that stay in your head. This person knows how to mess up with your head, just with words. Doesn't even have to do anything. But believe me, they do stuff. For some of you, this one person comes from the past. And King of Swords, you once were a couple. And then the Star card, this is the card of the signs in Tarot. Star card is ruled by Aquarius. So this person might have been an Aquarius or Sagittarius we have here with the Judgment. So some of you might not even be talking or be more away, or this person is from the past. There's this sadness here that lingers. But still, look what we had here. All this empowerment, all this admiration from your peers coming up to the surface, acknowledging how much you are admired. The fairies come and say your desire is within reach, like believe in yourself. You have faith, everything is working in your favor. Maybe if you don't know it, because this is a shadow work or darkness reading, okay? So the meanings of the cards always have this shade on top of it. It's something that you are not aware, whether you call it positive or negative. You are unaware of your power. You are unaware how most people absolutely adore you. Man, and if you had a mom like this, how could you? How could you? How could you know that you are loved when you are loved? How could you? First person that was meant to love you when you were born couldn't do it or wouldn't do it. So, are you going to live with this under this shadow? You don't have to. You don't have to, Pisces. Even if it's a mom or not a mom, for some of you, most of you, it is a mom or a stepmom or an older sister or crazy grandma, crazy aunt. And this is a male, and if this is a male character with these feminine characteristics, run. Okay, where is the book that I need to read from the Evil Queen? So I'm gonna get up and get it. Okay. There it is. If you like this oracle, it's called De la Nuit Oracle. Let's read in Portuguese. The Evil Queen. My story. Let's hear what the bitch has to say. My story. I'm the fairest of them all. Or at least I used to be. Lately, my magic mirror had the nerve to tell me that my stepdaughter Snow White is even fairer than me. Guys, this can be also someone in your environment that is freaking envious of you. I think it's one of the worst things in the world, envy, because it destroys or it aims to destroy whatever is good and shiny in other people. So instead of people being happy and enforcing this, like cheering you up, clap for you and say, man, just go, you're gonna get it. Sorry, Pisces had a problem with the recording. So as I was saying, instead of these people looking up to you and cheering you up and you know, clapping for you, like pushing you forward, it's like they're afraid of your success. Why would anyone be afraid of your success? Why? You know, it's just weird. Okay, let's see what the beach has to say. I'm sorry, I'm just, yeah, I don't mean to call your mom any name if it's your mom, so it's just an expression of saying, you know, the witch bitch is, yeah, sorry. You have a I don't like this video, thumb down if you like, use it. Okay, so she says that, yeah, which led me to some jealous rage, as you can imagine. She's talking about the mirror, the magic mirror. I cannot let anyone dethrone me, so right now I'm evolving a diabolical plan, including dark forests, cruel hunters, and poison apples. And we'll see who's the fairest in the end. Ooh. My message. I can feel jealousy, rivalry, and unhealthy competition here. And believe me, I know what I'm talking about. Are you the jealous one? Or are you surrounded by envious people? In both cases, be very cautious, Pisces. A heart that is filled with jealousy can play many evil little tricks that lead to chaos and destruction. So if you want calm and freedom of mind, keep out of this meaningless rivalry. Just step back. By doing so, you'll be the smartest of them all. So I think Pisces here, with all this empowerment, and admiration that the universe wants you to tap in. Just stay in your throne and keep riding your horse. Let them talk. Okay? Let them watch you move up the ladder. And if this is a family dynamic, well, I'm sorry for you, Pisces. You can only do your part. You can only do your evolution and take care of you. Okay? Okay. Do not feed the drama, Pisces. Now, if I'm talking about someone outside your family dynamics, do not feed the drama. Do not feed the drama in both cases. But if it's someone like, man, if it's not your mom, who cares? If it's like someone from work or someone across the street or just someone we know or someone on social media, who cares? You know, who cares? There's nothing. You know, you decide who's the main character in your film of your life, and it's obviously you, yourself. And then you get to decide, you get to cast who are the other main role actors, so to speak. And yeah, we can say actors because the soul in each life has different karma and dharma to pay and resolve. So, and you get to decide who are the figurants. You know, they appear for 3 seconds, they don't even have a line, and then just move out of the camera. Yeah. These people are figurants. They do not matter. Now let's see. We already talked about someone in your life because it kind of showed up in the reading. It didn't happen in any of the readings. So I drew this card to talk about this person because the oracle card, obviously it was not you. Don't attract evil queens to my readings, and also it did not resonate with the other cards, and I don't feel like it's your energy, okay? If it's your energy, if you're like the evil queen, you're a very jealous evil person, please do not return to my channel. Thank you. But I don't think you are. So let's go for the person most on your mind. So I give you the same opportunity I gave the other signs. You're going to think about someone, and I'm going to read their dark aspects and what they're facing. The someone that I'm going to read, I'm going to describe them, okay? And they may or may not be the person you had in your mind, but it's this for sure someone in your relationships, okay? Let's just keep an open mind. The tarot will give you the message they want to. Sorry, Pisces, it's happening to your reading. What happened also to the Taurus readings, like the camera just disconnects for some reason. It just shuts down. Okay, let's insist. So I feel like this person that most on your mind is actually the same here. I think we're talking about the same person, okay? For some of you, it might be not, but I think for the majority, it's the same person. That's why she wanted to pop up. He or she wanted to pop up. I feel like this person doesn't know when to quit. You know, it's just like on and on and on and on and on after, you know, what is rotten. This person also doesn't know when to shut up, talk less, you know. There is a need to quiet the mind, okay? And be strong. Be strong. Be grounded. Be brave. Maybe be brave to walk alone. Be brave to face your own demon instead of always pointing to others. You know, you're this, you're that, because you said that, because I know. Oof. You know, it's like you cannot keep washing the laundry, you know, even, you know, just watching my laundry in the afternoon. And now it already stopped, and now I have to hang, oh, I already did, I forgot, I already hang the clothes to dry. So you cannot keep washing the laundry in a relationship. It's too much of a waste of time and too much of a weight. It weights people down. Okay, so yeah, I think this person is so much heavy energy compared to you that I would not like to give it more space in this reading. Okay, it's already got enough attention. Actually, I think this person, her or his problem, maybe didn't took a few slaps when was a kid, here and there, or is an attention seeker. Sorry, Pisces, if you can choose your companies more wisely. Okay. I feel like this reading is not done yet. Okay. One more oracle card for dear Pisces, for having an evil witch in your life. Oh, we have 2 cards from the goddesses. Let's see. Okay, Kali. Oh, Kali's in the house. Okay, so it is tough business. Jai Mata Kali Ma, Jai Ma. She is the feminine counterpart of Shiva, and also the evil side, or the dark side. I don't like evil and good comparisons, but the dark side of Durga Ma. She's a goddess mother, the black queen, the black mother. She's a black Madonna. If you see Kali statues, they are dark skin toned. She's fearless, and she provokes some fear. So watch out for invoking Kali if you're working with entities. Many of the mantras for Kali are not meant for us to use, so because they've been used for many years with purposes that you wouldn't engage in. You wouldn't be an advanced tantrika practitioner eating human flesh in a cemetery, practicing an orgy, drinking blood from men and decapitating their heads off afterwards, because that's what some of the tantrika women would do. Okay, and some of the rituals of initiations that we better not judge, because there's this cultural relativity and also men of mystery and hidden knowledge in these rituals that we are not capable to understand, because we are not initiated in the practice. Okay, at least you're not initiated as a lineage. Of course, you can study tantra and say you're a tantrika, but then are we really tantrikas? I don't think so. We scratch a little bit of the surface, kind of think it's cool. It's a cool thought frame to frame reality, but yeah. Okay, and Kali says endings and beginnings. The old must be released. Oh man, just cut this person out of your life. Oh, the old must be released so that the new can enter. Unless you don't want new in your life and you want to rot, so be it. And then you have transformation with Butterfly Maiden. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. Well, if you allow them in, Pisces, let Kali do her job. Kali will slay your demons if you let her. She will drink their blood out. And then she will transform into Durga, delicate Durga back again. Okay? Jai Ma. Jai Mata Kalima. Pisces, this is your reading in 3 slices of recording that I will have to go to the app and compile happily for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please hit the like button if you did. You can leave a comment. Share with other Pisces that you think it might like the reading, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Okay? Thank you for being here till the end if you are, and see you on the next reading. Bye.